The Apostle John referred to himself as the disciple Jesus loved. John, along with his brother James and Simon Peter, was part of Jesus' inner circle of disciples. He was one of the first disciples to be called by Jesus and was with Jesus at the wedding where he performed his first miracle. John was also witness to some of the other miracles that the other disciples didn't get to see. Now think about the arrest, trial, and crucifixion of Jesus through the eyes of John. Think about the roller coaster of emotions. John was one of Jesus' closest friends. He watched the Transfiguration. He experienced the Last Supper. He prayed in the garden with Jesus. Then he watched Judas betray Christ. He watched armed men with clubs and swords arrest Jesus. He watched Jesus sentenced to death and Barabbas released. He watched the soldiers nail his Lord to the cross. He stood there next to Mary, the mother of Jesus, and was asked directly by Jesus to take care of his mother. Then he watched Jesus breathe his last breath. I think John was feeling several emotions: confusion, anger, deep sadness. Then, Sunday morning, Mary Magdalene comes running in saying that they had taken the Lord's body. John and Peter run to the tomb. John outsprints Peter and gets there first, stopping outside to look at the linen wrappings. Then he entered the tomb. At that moment, everything John had been taught, everything Jesus told him, it all made sense. John knew immediately that Jesus had been risen from the dead. John spent the rest of his life taking care of Mary, the mother of Jesus. He preached the good news. He helped start the church. He wrote 5 books of the New Testament, including Revelation. John was a faithful and devout follower of Jesus. John understood Christ's love for all of us and how that love took Jesus to the cross and then defeated death. Our eternal life is only possible through faith and belief in the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ, as John recorded in his book.